This is magical.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
We're ready.
We are ready.
Okay.
Okay. What crops do you grow?
We raise corn for feed and ethanol, and soybeans for feed and food.
Yummy. Do you raise any kind of animals?
No.
No?
We used to raise pigs.
I remember that.
Baby
Didn't you
pigs.
used to have dogs too?
And we have oh, well,
Yeah.
those are pets.
Yeah, those are pets.
Actually, for a while, we did raise some dogs.
Really?
Cocker spaniels. That was back when we were younger. So no livestock.
Back when you had kids to take care of them.
Yes. I had free labor. Yes.
How long have you been farming?
Well, let's see, I grew up on a farm, which it's a family farm, so we still farm that. And I'm 52, and I started farming when I was 21. So you do the math. Long time.
Yeah. Like 31 years? I don't know. I'm bad at math.
That's good, yes. But I actually farmed before that, helping my dad, you know.
Yeah.
High
It's a family
school.
thing.
Yeah. So, like, when I was 10, I started.
But that doesn't count because you didn't own a farm.
Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, and I wasn't managing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. How many hours on average do you work a day?
Wintertime, obviously with no livestock, it's probably 6, 7.
Yeah.
And some days if it's snowy out, you just don't work. This time of the year, it's like 6. I get up at 6. Now that doesn't mean I'm working at 6. But
Yeah.
Up at 6 and probably 12 hours, I would say. And if the work didn't get done on Tuesday and it's Saturday, you got to do the work. So we try to work it so we're just working during the week, but that doesn't always work. Sometimes we're working when the weather permits us.
You have to get all your work
The
done.
work has to get done first, yeah.
Yes.
But when you're your own boss, that's okay. It's not like somebody's making you work on Saturday.
Yeah. So it's like.
So that's okay.
Well, I mean, I have a pretty poor work ethic. It's like, yes, I do. I could not be a farmer.
You gotta work on that a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
We do. I'm like, I still have like a month to finish that paper. Week before, oh poop, I didn't even start.
Yeah, and then you really gotta get going on it.
Yeah. Do you use pesticides?
Oh yeah.
Which ones?
Well, there's different pesticides we kind of scout, and if there's a certain bug or a certain weed that we're after, then we spray for that weed. So the actual names, like, you need names.
No. I don't know the names
them,
of
yes.
pesticides. Okay. Do you sell your products on a farmer's market or to a company, or do you kind of do like a mix of both?
No farmer's market. Farmer's market is more for, let's say I would raise hogs or cattle or food, like lettuce and sweet corn. That kind of stuff goes to farmer's market. We go to elevators or right to the ethanol plant. Or the tofu beans go to a little seed processing plant, and they're processed, and then they get put on a ship, and they're shipped directly to Asia and the whole soybean. And then they make them into tofu.
And they ship it back here?
Nope. Then they eat for their consumption.
Oh.
Yeah. It's kind of a specialty. Not very many farmers do that, but we have 188 acres of that this year.
I
So
don't
that's
like
kind of
tofu.
fun.
It's weird and rubbery, and you can tell it's not natural.
Yeah, but it's kind of healthy.
Kind of.
It's a protein source that's not, animal. Steak's a protein source, but there's fat in it.
Yeah, but
So-
steak tastes good.
I know. Taste is big, yeah.
Especially in America.
Especially in America, yeah.
What kind of like machinery and tools do you use on your farm?
There's different, there's 500,000 farmers and there's 500,000 different ways of doing stuff. I do stuff, I'm kind of conservative, so I have older equipment that's paid for. There's no GPS or nothing fancy, but you can have that. So we I'm all about tilling the soil. Turning the soil over with the plow is good, I think, because it kind of loosens the soil up, and you turn the stalks down into the soil, and then the worms and the
Microorganisms?
yeah, they have something to eat. Some people like to just no-till and never till the ground. Well, then you have this mat on top, but I want to use this much of my soil, so I turn it over. So I'm more of a conventional farmer, you would say. I do it the conventional way.
Classical.
Classical. Yes.
So you're out there with your ox pulling the
No,
plow.
not that classical.
I didn't see you in the tractor parade.
I wasn't in the tractor parade.
You should have
I
brought your
didn't know what-
tractor.
That's on the list.
It's an Iowa thing.
And if I can get, I'm gonna see if you can pull like a hay rack, and then you kids could ride on the hay rack. That would be fun.
That'd be fun.
But if it's just me driving the tractor, I'm not gonna do that.
Fun
Not
question.
that.
Have you ever done like a tractor pulling contest?
Nope.
Where you just touch
Nope.
the dead weight and you
People do
pull
it, but I don't do it.
Doesn't it always end in like the tractor blowing up or something?
It ends in the tractor that's the strongest wins.
But in the in the process, many tractors blow up, catch
Well,
fire.
it's like car racing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Things happen.
that's what you see on TV.
Yes. And they want to show you that because they think that
It's more
that's exciting.
entertaining.
Yeah. Who wants to just see a tractor go?
I want to see a tractor go.
There's a Spencer Fair has a good tractor pull
Really?
in September. Will you be here?
No. My school starts August 12th.
You can go online. I'll bet you can go to like the Iowa State Fair or public TV online. And I bet you could watch a tractor pull. It's not the same as being there, but that's all you got. Because you live on the east.
I do live on the east.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. North Carolina's pretty nice. We have corn
out there.
across the street from our neighborhood. It was way higher than knee high by the 4th
North
of July.
Carolina is the hog industry changed from family farmers to more corporate farms, and North Carolina was one of the first Murphy family farms. It was a family, but they went from a few sows to hundreds of thousands of sows.
Yeah.
And that all started in North Carolina. And now I think they've sold it and they're very wealthy, and then somebody else bought it.
And now they're getting money.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Next question.
Oh, I heard you talking to Alvaro last night. What were you talking about with the ethanol plant?
Well, everybody's getting all excited that the ethanol is driving the corn price up. But in a way, maybe it is. But I think the price of food is more tied to energy. And as energy goes up, because if you think about it, everything has to be hauled. You know, in the old days, the feed which I raised was almost free. So then the profit, everybody else kind of made the profit. Well, now the price of corn has gone up because of ethanol, because there's another demand for it. So the prices have gone up a little bit. But the like I was telling Alvaro, the ethanol doesn't use all the corn. It's like mashing the potatoes. So for every bushel of corn you use, there's 2/3 of it left for feed. Dry ice comes from ethanol. Corn syrup comes from ethanol. So that's kind of, I guess you can look at that however you want to look at it, but I think it's okay. They say if we didn't have ethanol at all, that the gas price would be 80 cents higher. So
Good thing we have it.
cost, but it's a cost. So we have to kind of keep things in balance. And, I don't know. I think ethanol is a good thing because the part of the corn that the ethanol is made out of doesn't really do the cattle any good. It just kind of goes through them and back out, and into the manure and then back on the fields. So by taking the starch out, it's actually, I think, kind of efficient, more efficient than just feeding them corn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and if you have any questions, you can call me
Okay.
when you're writing this up.